if you're somebody that is in favor of universal health care, then you typically want everything covered, right? Whatever can go wrong with your body, so to speak, should be covered. You need mental health help, cover it. You need a dermatologist, cover it. You need a cardiologist, cover it. You need an oncologist, cover it. You need a general physician, cover it. If you're for universal health care, you generally want all things related to the body covered. This gentleman that I'm about ready to show you is in favor of universal health care, but he's also in favor of exemptions, if you will. And I say we hear him out.
I'm a big supporter of universal health care, but I do think some things should not be covered just to make sure people learn their lessons when they do stupid things. Like if you were a firefighter and you got cancer, that's on us. We'll take care of that for you. Thank you for your service. But if you got to go to the ER to get a Buzz Lightyear action figure removed from your rectum because the wings expanded while it was inside of you, you gotta get your checkbook out. That's a copay. Infinity and Beyond shouldn't loop in the taxpayers, all right?
I mean, it's something to think about, you know what I mean? He has sort of a point. Something bad happens to you through no fault of your own? Yeah, we got you. You get something stuck up your ass because you're being freaky? Yeah, he's right. Maybe that's a copay. Maybe you got to dig deep in more ways than one, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, listen, the example he gave was oddly specific. Like, specific enough to make me wonder if there's some form of personal experience involved here. Maybe not necessarily by him himself, but maybe somebody he knows. But yeah, I think he's onto something, right? Maybe we might want to mull over as a society if somebody, you know, shoves a Bud Lightyear up their ass and all of a sudden the wings expand. Yeah, maybe that's on you. Maybe that's just a teachable moment at that point. Maybe while you're writing that check to the ER, the doc could have a talk with you about what does and does not belong in your anus. Now, Tom, don't yuck another person's yum. Hey, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying there need to be consequences for doing it. You know what I mean? Like the time that Jim Jeffries shoved the vibrating egg up his ass, and then the two halves of the egg, like it was an Easter egg type of deal, where there were two plastic pieces of it. They kind of slightly separated, and it became lodged up in there for multiple days. I'm just saying, maybe that's something that the universe is sending your way to go, hey, you're going to have to pay for this and listen to a lecture about why you shouldn't shove a Buzz Lightyear up your ass.